Y'all, today we get into some oak, and it's actually oak. Oh my goodness, it's actually oak. I know the last time I messed that up, but today it's really oak. We get a lot split up and stacked. Let's get right into it. Hey y'all, so that wheelbarrow right there took me roughly 16 and a half minutes to split. I did put a couple of pieces up here on top, but for 16 and a half minutes, and that being one wheelbarrow, a third of a cord will take me a long time because if I remember correctly, it's about 10 of these gorilla carts stacked differently, but still 10 to 15 gorilla carts to make a third of a cord. So as y'all can see in the camera, I've got all this stuff, not all, but I got the stuff stacked here. This is oak. This is oak. I stacked this, as I said, I stacked this recently because I had recently just split it. And the maple that I had last split is right behind it. Now I've got some chunks of oak right here, which is where I want to stack these wheelbarrows. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these out, and then I will go ahead and start stacking the other oak here in its place so that I can continue out with the oak. Now, this stuff here will be split probably next because it looks like that is going to be going for sale. This guy is definitely not going to be going for sale, and I don't think that I will have this guy go for sale either because these guys look more like stuff that will be burning inside this year or in the future when they're dry. We'll burn those in our house. And let me actually show you one more. Let me show you one more section of stuff that is going to be for the house. It's this stuff right here. This stuff is odd chunks and little stuff that I don't remember where I got it from, but we will probably end up bucking it up kind of big. Maybe down a little bit, but probably keeping it kind of big for like all-nighters. I do like stuff in that wood stove full of stuff, and the insert full of stuff. And so, for me, it would be nice to have that stuff bigger so I could get a longer burn out of it. So let me get these guys removed out of here. Oops. And y'all, as you see, I am wearing a York Firewood t-shirt today. This is also a reminder to me to let you guys know that September 13th, we will be in York, Pennsylvania at the Hope event for the Hope House to split firewood there. That is going to be a great event. I did get off. I can confirm I will be there. I got off with my boss. Whenever they hear that I'm going to go do a charity event, they absolutely love it. So it is almost a complete sign-off, or it's almost an immediate sign-off with them. They really, really appreciate that I do charity work like this, because they do some as well, but it's for like Habitat for Humanity, stuff like that. But this also hits home with me in ways, and I know I've mentioned them before, so I won't rehash that right now, but, you know, cancer has hit everyone in one way or another. He missed. And this is one of the ways that we can give back as a community, as a firewood community. And so if you have the ability to be there, I just ask that you come. And we already have, I think, 13 machines coming. So if you have a way to move the firewood away from the splitters, that would be excellent. If you have a conveyor, or if you just have your two hands, like I only have my two hands. I'm not bringing a splitter. I'm not bringing my gorilla cart, but please be considerate and please think that if you have the ability and you have the capabilities to come and help us, because this really does mean a lot to Barb and everyone at the Hope House. It really is a good show to them that we do hear you and we do want to help you. And so I would ask from the bottom of my heart if you guys can make it out Friday the 13th. So it's Friday, September 13th to York, PA. Go over and check out York Firewood. He will, I believe, have the address for you guys. But that would mean the world to me to see a ton of people coming out to help. And thank you. If you have any more questions, please. Sorry. If you have any more questions about it, please contact either York Firewood or Jack from Log Cabin Firewood. I would greatly appreciate that, and to me it'd mean the world to know that this community really does have people's backs when they need it most. Just like Barb and the people there at the Hope House, they have people's back whenever they go through cancer and stuff like that. And so this is my call to you. It's a call to action, honestly, to come be a part of a great cause and to really, really help a place that really needs us. Last year we did about 18 cord, and I don't know how deep they are into that for selling wise, but yeah, I'm really pushing. And I don't know if I was the first one, but I will still push for us to get up to 30 cord split this year. I really think we can do it. I saw the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria do it for the military guys out there in Indiana. But I think we can do it for cancer patients. Cancer patients, I don't know that they ask for much because they know that they're struggling. They most likely don't want to put that burden on somebody else. But I have a very stubborn one that I know of, and he won't always ask for help either. But let's get out. Let's help those that need it, because I know I feel great doing it. I'm pretty sure y'all will too. Alright, y'all, so that didn't give me much wood, which, I understand. It's not, it's not it wasn't a very well-packed wheelbarrow, but that's okay. So we are going to get you guys up at another angle. We're going to get some more stuff done. I'm probably going to be looking at maybe not as much I'll fill the wheelbarrow, but I'll fill it a lot better. And I'll fill it a lot tighter. So, but I'm also going to see if I can get you on this stack looking down just for a better angle and a different one. So I can have a little bit more room to move, because I don't want to put it back over on that stack, because I'm afraid I might hit it with an off piece from over there. But I am going to go ahead and get you guys reset up, back put on time lapse for now, and then we are going to get more stuff split and try and get more of this pile split, because the more we can get split now, it's less we'll have to do later. And also it's a really nice day out, so I'm going to use this day as much as I possibly can. So let's get to it. Don't know if you might have noticed, but we did have to change back to the original position for the camera. because, well, and I don't know if you can see it, but that stack was bumped and it all came tumbling down. As after it came tumbling down, I noticed it was kind of leaning towards the splitter a bit. So I will probably have to restack that, which isn't a problem, just takes a little bit of time. And, you know, it is what it is. I cannot have my wood piles falling over. It's not really good for me. It's not really good for the wood, because once it hits the ground, it's not as viable, because it'll start to soak up the ground moisture. And moisture coming out of the ground is probably one of the biggest things, which is why you have to bring everything up off the ground. But yeah, we got this stacked and we got this split in just about 16 minutes, just about. So I am, as you can see, I'm not done splitting stuff yet, and I still got a bunch of stuff over there to split. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and put my head down, not worry about the camera as much. And I'm going to just kind of push forward, push through this, and get a lot of that pile split down, because I'd like to have ideally half of that split as well today. So I'm going to get that done, and we will show you how it looks at the end of it all. See you in a little bit. also look at that stack of wood. And look, there's nothing there. Well, there's something there, but as I said previously, that's all for us. Y'all, we have spent the last 2 hours, I would say, getting this jag of wood split and stacked. Splitting and stacking, it's a thing that I have to do here in the backyard because we don't really have that much space back here for just leaving big old piles. And also, the HOA doesn't like it. So we abide by that, and we get everything that we need to stacked. Um, this is this may be a third of a cord. I'm not sure. I'm not going to measure it right now because it still needs to dry and shrink. But yeah, this is all oak. It does fit the pallet, which is 40 couple inches by 40 couple inches by about probably 3.5 foot tall. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm short of a third of a cord, but in the long run, I will probably bring it up maybe another foot with pieces and then bring it hopefully the whole way up. And as you can see, we have rocks lining kind of down here from up where the bed is. And I'll probably eventually take those out and kind of take up a little bit of the dirt, except for around my little red bud right here. I want to keep that guy nice and pretty, and it's starting to grow up, which is perfect. But for me here today, we are done because all of this stuff here, it is all not to be sold. The only thing I have left split for sale is this oak right here. And as you can see, it's a little bit mushroomy, but that's okay because y'all, if you can see down behind me, which I believe you can, that's a lot of wood. And for me right now, that is exactly as I want it. I want a lot of wood here in the yard for now. We do have plans to move out of the backyard to an actual yard where I can have plenty of space to have a commercial grade splitter and have cages so that I can just dump it off the machine into the cage and then go and place that cage in a field to dry. I've seen a lot of people have great success with those, and I'm going to start out in a new place with that. So I'm excited, and there are a few things coming to the channel here shortly, which I am extremely happy for because I think you'll be seeing them here in the next couple of videos. So if you want to see that, please feel free to come and subscribe to the channel. It is free down there. My AC likes me. Also, if you have any recommendations for the wood yard, Glacier I think is actually going to stay put, and I'll kind of truck wood up here and stack it. You know, and we've only got so much of a thoroughfare to get through for the dogs and for us, so I'm trying to leave this open as much as possible. And I'm glad to get everything cleaned up from up there, so we have a much better time, possibly even bringing the truck down in here and just maybe dropping wood off and stacking it from the truck itself. So come and see how this evolves. If you like what you saw, please give me a big old thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel, and it shows YouTube that this is something that should be pushed out a little bit further. It helps the algorithm, which is what you'll probably hear the most of. And I would like to say thank you for everyone who came. I greatly appreciate you coming to view it, and I hope I get to see you on the next one. And I think that is it for now. So have a wonderful evening. Also, one more thing. Please don't forget, September 13th is is the Hope House event where we're going to be splitting firewood for the Hope Foundation. I hope to see you all there. I hope to see a lot of you there. I know I can't see everybody there because not everybody can make it, but I greatly appreciate those of you that do and those of you that watch the content that comes from that. Thank you so much for that, and be nice, be kind. You're all specially made and wonderfully loved. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye-bye.